All right, I gotta shut my office door. I'll be right back. Uh, oh boy. Okay. All right. All right. All right. okay. When the market opens, I'm gonna have to switch platforms. 'Cause I need to test something. Um. All right. Oh boy. Boy, yesterday was kind of crazy with the news and the movement. I made like $580, something like that. That was with Bullnox. Uh, I gotta get some more brokers set up. I gotta get different ones. All right, what we got here? The overnight, as you can see here, the overnight highs. Let me take off the point of control for. We're on session both for electronic New York session, so the historical days are going to show both. We're on a 5 minute. On the NQ, it's 28,008. 28,010 is the overnight high. 28,008 is the overnight high. The overnight low for the NQ is 27,731. I don't know if we're going to get there. I mean, that is quite the strength of the market is quite big. I mean, I don't know that this makes absolutely no sense to me, but hey, I just go with what the market's doing, whatever the institutions, market makers, whatever they want to do, I just go with them. Um, if we lose this area right up in here, 21, if we lose this area right up in here, we could come back down to this area and maybe test the overnight lows of 27,731. We could do that. We're right here up at the highs, so I would keep an eye on the highs. 28,008 is the NQ overnight highs, and 27,731 is the overnight lows. If we lose this area right up in here, about 27,900, we could come back down to 27,800, about 100 points. But man, you got to be careful with all this news around. Uh, Let me just say, I walk into the office every morning. I get out of the bed, I come in here and I check the news. Then I'm like, okay, what news is going to hit? That is why I am when I'm at my desk, I'm like, okay, what news is going to hit? And when I'm in a trade, I want to get green and break even. And I'll be honest with you, when I'm making profits, I want to get out of the trade. I just want to get out of the trade because I am so afraid news is going to come and slaughter me like a pig. So these world leaders have got to get this crap under control. The world economy is at risk. The whole world economy. I mean the big countries like us in the U.S. and like England and all them. I mean, all the big uh, countries can handle this. But man, these small countries are going to get they're economically they're going to get crushed. This is not. They need to get this crap in order. All right, let's look at the ESM6. Let's look at the. Okay, so the ES. Let me write this down. I didn't write this down for the ES. ES the overnight high is 20. Wow, 72.69. 72. 7269, overnight lows 7223, 7223 is the overnight low. Again, if we lose 72 half, about 72 right up in this area, if we lose this on the ES, I mean the overnight highs, if we get the overnight highs, we could test 7280 up in this area, okay, easily. Um And this is session is for both. We've got about 6 minutes. So we're trading them here right now. If we lose this area right here, about 72.55, roughly 72.55, we could come back down to 72 and a quarter. Okay. 72.40. This area would be pretty easy to do. I'm thinking this area because of all this distribution of volume from the overnight and from the New York session. That is what I'm thinking. Okay. That's just my logic of thinking. We got about 6 minutes removed. Okay. Yeah. So yesterday afternoon, I got an email from Rhythmic because I'm working with Rhythmic. Um, to get on, I'm building out. Okay, the Ninja Trader add-on is being built out, and it's great. Uh, People are using it. It's awesome. I'm going to keep developing it. Also, I'm also developing my own desktop trading application. And I worked with Rhythmic, and I wrote some back-end code, and yesterday they tested it for me to go through compliance and make sure the back-end works, the orders, the routing, the logins, the sessions, all that works. So they tested it for about a couple hours, I guess, 2, 3 hours, and then they sent me an email yesterday saying that I got approved for the Chicago paper trading server, but also got approved for their lab servers, the Rhythmic O1, all their lab servers from like Chicago, New York, to Singapore, to Hong Kong. So all their lab servers, I got approved for it, the back end code for the desktop trading app. So, and I tested this and logged into my Bullnox account, which was good. And I made some trades with my Bullnox account. So, here, let me, yes, M6, loading history. Let me take this out. Let me, yes, M6. We'll just do one in solid candles. What I need to do is I need to test something real quick. So, um, okay. All right. Let me get a screenshot of this. All right. Now, what I need to do because of the open, I only got a few minutes. What I would like to do, I'm going to disconnect. Disconnect. And what I would like to do, I am going to boot up that desktop trading app. For the first 10, 15 minutes, I'm going to run it. Hey, good morning. I worked on the code a little bit for the CT trader. I should have something this week. I should have something this week. So, where am I? Code order flow trader. Uh, Run it. Okay. All right, we got about 2 minutes. What I'm going to do is this is, I got approved with Rhythmic for their paper trading, and also I got approved for their live servers and uh, all their servers throughout the world. Rhythmic. I'm just going to connect to the paper trading one. I need to stress test the chart to make sure there's no threading issues. And the only way to really to do that is with the NQ. Um, Let me go with the ES real quick. I just want to see something real quick. Uh, yeah, those numbers are going to be on. So I've got load indicators that will do ES main. Uh, I think I've got that a little bit different, but hey, okay. Um, all right, let me NQ M6. We got about 1 minute. I just want to stress test the system first. All right, the market's open. It's going crazy. I'm going to open up another chart. NQM M6 NQM6. We're going to go to a 5 minute. All right. I just want to test this real quick to make sure. Yeah, let me I'll read it, Harold. Right now I just want to stress test I want to stress test the new desktop trading app that I'm working on for about the first 10 minutes to make sure there's no threading issues, make sure there's no errors. The charts need to be pretty responsive, and trading the NQ on this crazy market is probably the best way to do that. Um, what I need to do, mm, yes, that's probably a little too much. So I'm not getting any issues, which is totally fine. Big trades, I'm going to do both. Let's just do 75. So that's going to clear up some of those bubbles. Um, I'm going to switch back over to Ninja Trader. The problem is that I can't stay logged into Bullnox on two different trading systems. To go through. Um, Back levels, right? Um, so far so good. I'm not getting any threading issues, and it seems like the charts are pretty responsive. I'm able to move these around pretty quickly. Um, Actually, I think this runs better than Ninja Trader. Um, Ninja Trader is a great platform. It's just built on old technology. That's the problem. but it's a fantastic platform. Um, quick question about. Yeah, I did have a. I actually had that, Harold. I actually had that, just an idea, just in case you think it's useful. Yeah, it is useful, and I did have it. I had to take it out of NinjaTrader because I was getting uh, errors. There was some threading and race condition errors in the code. I had to get rid of it, and I plan on adding it back. Uh, so I plan on adding it back. Um, Here, let me try and do some quick uh, orders. No, positions. Here, let me try to throw in some micro orders. We'll do MNQ M6. Do the exchanges CME. I just want to make sure, and we'll do positions. I don't even know. Yeah, micro. I just want to do one micro. I just want to make sure everything is working. Uh, I don't know if this is really going to be a good idea to do this. How much time we got? About 5 minutes. So far here, let me bring up my terminal so I can. Where is it? I got so much crap on here. There it is. Okay. Okay. So far, there's no errors. Uh, yeah, I had that heat map on there. Man, I want to start testing uh, the order executions. Yesterday, I traded some micros on the trading platform. What you're looking at is the trading platform that I'm building out. It's basically going to take the it's basically going to take the NQ. It's basically going to take the NQ. I need to get some more coffee, but okay. All right. So the executions work. Okay. Man. Um, the accounts there. I need to get the balance on the accounts on this trading platform I'm building out. Executions was 40. It was about 6 point trade, so that's good. It was these orders. These need to only show the actual current orders. You know, a tick chart would actually be better. Uh, Here, I got three windows open and running, and this is just really starting to actually I got three windows running. So let me bring up even more windows. I really want to stress test this thing. Um Here. Let me positions. Let me go to chart. Don't look at the delta down at the bottom. That might actually be a little off. No, I'm not. I've got 32 tick chart hard coded in here. Um, the 30 seconds, if you scroll down, you go to range bars. That actually might actually be a little off. Why is that? Yeah, this could be off. Why are those numbers just whacked out? I need to fix that. but let me. Uh, all right, we're starting to sell off. The range bars seem so now. I got 4 charts up and running. Seems like everything's working pretty good. Um, I mean, I got 4 charts up and running. What time is it? About 9:40. It's about 10 minutes. Okay. Uh, we'll see what we can do. I really don't want to do that. Not 97 24 single order contracts. Let me bring up the volume profile. We'll do the volume profile maybe. See what that looks like. Yep, that's the volume profile. Let's bring up the delta profile. That's the delta profile. Why is that? Boy, that's kind of whacked out. Hmm. Uh, let's take that out. So there's no okay. So this trading app, this desktop trader that I'm working on, I'm basically taking Ninja Trader, the add-on for Ninja Trader, and I'm actually putting it into a desktop trading app. I just got approved with Rhythmic. I just got approved with Rhythmic for their paper trading and all their live servers throughout the world. So we'll see what we can do. Uh, this was I'm just testing stuff. I don't have a test account, so I got to be careful. And that is actually incorrect. I'm negative P&L, negative 2 ticks roughly. So positive 10 ticks. Man, why am I testing this? I should be on my, oh my goodness. Well, this is good because I'm actually still, okay. So I closed that out. If we look at the executions, the first trade I did was about 6 points. This is roughly about 12 points. So, it seems like the platform that I'm building out, the orders are routing really good on Bull Knox. So everything seems like it's pretty decent. Um, we got about 3 more minutes. So, and the performance on this thing is outstanding. It's a lot better than Ninja Trader. Holy smokes. Yeah, I really need to get this locked down. What I'm looking to do, also I got tick charts up and running too. So this platform is actually, uh, this desktop trading platform I'm working on. The performance seems pretty decent so far. So, okay, the time's off on this. It's 9:43 a.m. I look at my time over here. My executions. What about the orders? Were they off? I don't even have the time. I have the order IDs. Where's the order IDs? 040, 040. Yes, so those are correct. Okay, and then your accounts. I need to get the balance on the accounts. And then we have some messages right here. We got some system messages you can go through, your orders, or you can just click on all of them. Positions shows you, it needs to show you the P&L and dollar amount, not the tick amount. But these are the executions I've done so far. I'm just testing my desktop trading platform that I'm currently building. We got the ES that's really selling off right here. Okay, look at the ES. It's really selling off. We got about 139 aggregated orders that came in there. Um, so yeah, I'm building. I got approved through Rhythmic, so for their paper trading and their live servers. So I am testing my desktop trading application. You've got the ES moving up, so the NQ might move up as well. You see right here, ES is moving up. Uh, the good thing about it is, let's go to a 2 minute. We got a 2 minute chart right here, so you can look at a 2 minute. We got a 5 minute. Is that looking good? Yeah, the 5 minutes looking halfway decent. Okay. The performance on the charting platform that I'm building out is actually pretty good. Um, wow, look at this. I'm not going to trade anymore. We got stacked and balance happening. Oh my word. Give me a break. Give me a break, my friends. Give me a break. All right, I'm going to take a loss on that one. I am not feeling that whatsoever. Okay. Um, yeah. So I went and got back in, folks. All right, I'm just going to go ahead and get out. So let's look at the order executions. Wait a minute. That was the sell. That was the buy. That was sell. Let's. Oh, I need to do. So I made about 6 points in one trade. Made about 12 on that. I took a loss on that one. Made money on this one. Uh, so yeah, the order execution seemed pretty good. The positions, there's no position. The accounts, I need to get the dollar amount set up for the accounts. But all my Bullnox accounts, I'm trading off of Bullnox, the paper trading on this platform. So everything seems pretty good. Let me close this out. Everything seems pretty good. If you go to order entry, you can do all your accounts right here. So everything is looking pretty decent. Uh, I've got quite a bit of Windows up and running, and it's actually running really smooth. I think I need to switch back over to what time was it? 9:47, about 10 o'clock. Uh, this is the ES. Let me run through some of this stuff. Um, you can actually right click and do chart templates. You can save chart templates. You can load your chart templates. Okay. You can save your chart templates. Your indicators, you can load the indicators. You can save them. The indicators right now, the only indicators I have for the platform so far is big trades, volume profile, delta profile, stacked and balanced. And I'm currently still working on those. I'm going to get the VWAP up and running because that's a major one. And the custom VWAP, the 1 hour, I'm going to get that up and running. But the indicators are there. The good thing about this platform is you come over here and then, well, you can do your different settings right here. And the spacing, let's say you can have spacing You can have it way out here. You can do that because when you have the volume profile on, you might need a little bit more spacing. Okay. You might need a little bit more spacing. Grid lines vertical if you want to show them. Display, display the delta, the percentage, whatever. Uh, all that is working. And then, of course, the timelines here. All this seems to be working pretty good. Right here, uh, you can have tabs down at the bottom. You can have more tabs down at the bottom. Let's say we go to ESM6. We got a 1 minute right here. Boy, I need to really fix that, don't I? We got the 2 minute right here. We got the 5 minute. Yeah, 5 minutes. The ES needs to be, the historical data on that needs to be fixed. Maybe I just need to go back and not use so much. Um, we can have multiple tabs up and running. Multiple tabs up and running. Uh, yeah, you can have multiple tabs up and running. But everything seems pretty good. Everything seems pretty decent. We got no threading issues. Yeah. So this new desktop trading app that I'm working on, we've already made a couple executions from it. Uh, but the platform that I'm working on with the Ninja, I'm taking the Ninja Trader add-on, the code that I have for Ninja Trader. I'm taking that and porting it over to a cross-platform trading app. Right now, I'm running this on Mac. Um, and that's probably why it's running so smoothly, to be quite honest. But also, it's a new technology. Ninja Trader is great. I mean, it's a great platform, but it needs to be rebuilt. Uh, Kraken actually, Kraken bought Ninja Trader. Okay, Kraken actually acquired Ninja Trader last year in 2025. So I don't know what their plans are for it. But, what I'm doing is I'm building out my own, order flow trading platform that is cross-platform for Mac, Windows, Linux. So, yeah. Right now, I can only use it for my personal use. With Rhythmic, I can only use it for my personal use. Give me about a month or 2. Yeah, give me about 2 months, and I'll have this out to everybody. Um, and the good thing is when you get the license is not just for NinjaTrader add-on. Okay, when you become a member of the site, whatever I build, you get it. So you'll be able to use the NinjaTrader add-on if you want to use the desktop trading app that I'm building. You can use the same license for that. So, and I really need to explain that, and I need to do that. But right now, here, let's try to get multiple windows up and running. Let's get NQM6. Okay. Let's get a 2 minute up and running. This is that needs to be worked out. NQM6. Get a 5 minute. So we got like 4 windows up and running. Got about 4 windows up and running. Um, hmm. Yeah, I'm gonna have to contact Rhythmic with their tick data. Their historical tick data. They're being a little stingy with it. Okay. All right. So I got like 4 windows up and running, and everything is running fine. I'm not getting any errors. I don't think there's not much people, I don't think there's very many people, uh, trading because this news and this conflict has just gotten people whacked out of their mind. All right, 10 o'clock U.S. S&P Services PMI final actual. That was at 9:45 at S&P Services PMI final 5.1 forecast. 51.3, 51. Actual 51 forecast was 51.3. So the JOLTS job openings is coming in at 10 o'clock. Okay, so after the JOLTS job openings, I'm going to close this down and go back to Ninja Trader. Um, I just wanted to test this. I wanted to test this. Do not get me looking to do more trades, man. Can't be doing that to me, my man. Can't be doing that to me because I'm not. Oh, can't do that. I can't do that, man. Look at this. Look at this uptrend. I don't even need to know. I mean, we're above the New York BWAP. We're above the order flow bar moving average. It's sloping upwards. It's kind of flatlining right now, I bet. Um, yeah, I can't be doing that. The 5 minute, we got some wicks on the 5 minute. That's actually looking pretty decent. What do I have anything loaded up on here? Loaded up. Wow, that was quite a bit. Big trades. That's 50. Let's go to 30 and let's choose single order. Okay. There we go. That's more like it. Yeah. So we made quite a few trades on NQ so far. A few of them profitable. We had one loser. That's fine. Um, I gotta look. What I need to do is I need to get two brokers set up. Either need to open one. I need to open one up for Apex or Lucid, probably Lucid, and have Lucid with the Rhythmic, and then log in on Ninja Trader with my Lucid and do my bull knocks on my own trading platform you're seeing here, just to verify things are adding up. Uh, right now I just want to test the performance to make sure everything is actually pretty decent. Let's go to what do we have here? We have 75 for both. That's aggregated volume. Let's go to 100 aggregated volume. Well, that still does quite a bit. Um, oh, and we have different bar types too. You got the hollow bar, you've got the volume bar. You can show volume. You can show the delta. You can show volume and delta, which is this right here. Or you can do uh, your footprint charts. But the one thing that I'm working on is this right here. This kind of shows all the volume was all negative, and then there was some delta in there. I gotta keep an eye on that though. I'm kind of it needs to be tick merged. NQ really needs to be merged. To be quite honest, we got a buy and bounce that's showing up right here. Let's take a look at the footprint on this. The buy and balance is 2/9, 9/2, 17/2. Yeah, so that was a buy and balance. I mean, this is all looking good, I guess. I really need to let's go back to the delta volume. Okay. Everything seems pretty good. What you're looking at my custom order flow trading desktop running on a Mac. It's going to be built for Mac and Windows, Mac, Windows, Linux, all of it. I just got approved with Rhythmic. I just got approved with Rhythmic, so everything's looking good. Uh, I'm going to be switching back over to the Ninja Trader add-on here after the Jolts job openings. I just wanted to stress test everything, and the Windows, everything's looking good. We got the right here. We got the NQ M6. Everything's looking halfway decent. Um, Everything is looking halfway decent. The windows are pretty responsive. Oh, I got 5 windows open. Sorry about that. You don't see 5 of them, but I got 5 of them open, and it's still pretty responsive. Let's just keep 5 windows open. Yeah, let's do that. We'll just keep 5 windows open. Uh, okay, so we had 140 aggregated sell, 100 in a single order contract. I put the single orders down below. Yep. So it's job openings. This thing is going a little crazy. Can you keep up? Make sure. Let's take a look. Make sure we don't get any threading issues. Everything. Ooh, look at that. Boy, that thing's going crazy, man. Look at that. It's just going crazy. Ba boom, ba boom. Last trade. Ba bum, ba bum, bum, bum. Yeah. I'm doing some debugging on the Rhythmic side. So all 5 apps are up and everything is pretty responsive. So it actually is doing pretty good. This new desktop trading app I'm working on is actually the responsiveness is pretty daggone good. We got yeah. Yeah, so it's looking all right. All right. I think the performance on the trading app that I'm building is better than Ninja Trader. Ninja Trader's awesome. It's just built on old technology. That's the problem. Uh, that is a problem being built on old technology. Take a look at this. Yeah. So now if we come over here and look at the footprint chart, I want to make sure these imbalances are correct. 9, 1, 16, 2. Yeah. So they seem correct. The imbalances seem correct. Uh, but yeah, I need to get, ooh, let's come over here, do delta of this. So what I need to do is I need to get, what I need to do is I need to get either Apex or Lucid, another account set up so I can look at this one, like on Bullnox, and actually bring up Ninja Trader so I can stream Ninja Trader and then use this app as well. Uh, that's a stacked buy and balance. Let's come over here. We got buy and balance right here, but we got some selling coming in. We got some big volume coming in right up in here, man. Uh, no, 122 and 11. That's a pretty big area. Plus, we got a lot of negative selling right up in here and a lot of negative delta. 140 aggregated. So 122 aggregated. We got a buy and balance, but look at all these buyers up in here. So this is a nice old battle today. You know, if I would have been trading on my Ninja Trader app, I probably could have done another $500 day. Um, Yesterday I did like 580, somewhere around that. So I got like 4 apps up and running. Everything seems pretty responsive. I got four windows up and running. You know what the key thing is? When I actually start working on the heat map, the book map uh, application, that is going to be fantastic. Uh, that's going to be awesome because then that will really stress test the system. Because Ninja Trader is good, it just has some issues in as far as performance wise. But yeah. All right. I think the desktop trader that I'm working on is everything's looking good. Let's we got the connections. We're gonna go ahead and disconnect from here, but let me close this window. Let me come over and start closing out all these other windows. Let me just close out these windows here. We got the orders, executions, positions, accounts, and messages. Okay. Yeah, there's more work I need to do for my desktop trader, but the good thing is the hard work is over, folks. I got approved with Rhythmic, so the hard work is definitely over. It's over. Okay, let me disconnect Rhythmic Paper Trading. We'll go ahead and disconnect from there. Let's go ahead and reconnect Ninja Trader. Let's go ahead and get the pulse chart up and running. NQM6. Let's trade account 26. A solid candle. Let's just go ahead and click apply, and we'll go ahead and get it going. Uh, yeah. See this window. It's like, I think the performance is better on my trading app. Quite honest. Yeah, it's going to take me a while to get things hashed out. To be quite honest. Uh, I don't know where I went here. Let me. It's disconnected. Let me just close this out. So I'm happy with the performance of it. It was able to keep up with some. It was the candles were able to keep up with the opening. Everything was good to go. Let's go ahead and look at this. Uh, let's trade the ES today. We'll trade 5 minute, do a solid candle. Actually, I want to do the volume candles. And I want to do show delta just on the bottom, to be quite honest. I wonder. I wonder what kind of news we're gonna get hit with today. Wonder what kind of news we're gonna get hit with. What's the old custom VWAP doing? What's the New York VWAP doing? Yeah. Um. Let's take a look at. Let's do ES. To be quite honest, pulse map. We'll do ESMQ. Oh, wait a minute. ESM6. ESM6. Okay. All right. Let's this RTH. Okay. All right. What's the overnight highs on ES is 72.69. We are past that, folks. We are past that. Okay, so we're back on Ninja Trader. I just had to test out my own order flow trading platform that I'm working on. I just had to test that out this morning. make sure it could keep up and make sure the performance was good to go. Everything seemed really nice. We threw in some orders on that. We're, we were trading some micros. I'm up. It was like we were trading micros. I was up like 40, so it would have been a $400 day if I would have traded the NQs, the minis. But I just wanted to make sure all the order routing and everything was going through and the performance on the charts was good. It is. So everything's looking good. Everything's looking good. I just need to get some of that stuff hashed out, the code wise. The hard part's over. Getting approved with Rhythmic. That's the hard part. But they stress tested my system and the back end, and it's all working now. I just need to get the front end, the charting platform hashed out. But as you saw, it's looking halfway decent. Um, I am a little concerned with NinjaTrader being on an external drive because I'm running it in parallels, which I don't like. But yeah, if you want to get the NinjaTrader add-on, if you want to get this add-on, just go to the site, become a member, get a license, and that license, we have 1 month, 3 months, 6 months, 1 year. It's like $10 a month. If you once you do it, you'll be able to use NinjaTrader add-on, and when I release my desktop trader, you'll be able to use that as well. So it will be for everything that I develop. Everything. It will be for everything that your boy develops. Okay. Uh, there we go. Yeah, we got some large orders that came in. The problem with this add-on is that it's not showing the bubbles historically, and I kind of have to. My trading platform does it because I'm reading the code. The good thing is that the good thing is, ugh, good thing is I have full control on my trading app. I have full control. With NinjaTrader, I'm limited. Get the chart trader enabled. I might want to get Rhythmic Pro up and running too, man. Come on. There we go. I might want to get Rhythmic Pro up and running. Uh, R Trader Pro. Yeah. Okay. There we go. Log in. Man, I don't need two of them. I just want one of them. Okay. Need to get the positions open. Uh, this one you can close out. You always want to have Rhythmic Trader Pro open. Okay. Because something happens with Ninja Trader or Bullnox or whatever, you can always come over to your positions tab on your R Trader Pro and close it out. And trust me, it has happened to me a couple times, more than a couple times. You don't want to be caught with your pants down and trying to get out of the trade you can't get out. Oh, it was, man, what was it? It was a couple weeks ago, I think. Man, I think it was, I don't know if it was a Ninja Trader or a Bull Knox. I have no idea. Don't know. But man, they wouldn't get me. They couldn't get me out of the trade, and I kept hitting flat. And then all of a sudden, I finally got out. but then it put in a whole bunch of orders, and then I just finally flattened out. It got all crazy, and then they wanted to, what is it, news? And then they wanted to charge me for all the commissions. It was just ridiculous, man. It really was. PMI, that was old news. No, I don't think any news came out. I just think it was, well, it might be news, but it ain't hit yet. It ain't hit yet, folks. We're bouncing. We're below the 1 hour VWAP. We're below the 1 hour VWAP on the 5 minute. Can you actually see that? Yeah, you can. We're below the 1 hour VWAP. We're getting ready to go through the New York session VWAP on the ES. Man, did some news hit? What's going on, man? I knew it was going to hit, man. I knew something's going to happen, man. The crap's going to hit the fan, man. It always does. It always does. The crap always hits the fan. Actually, you could possibly go short right there. If you wanted. Come on, man. Can I get my ruler, man? Can I get my ruler? And put a stop up there. It's about a 4 point stop. But the problem is, look at this. You got some large buyers. I need to get me my large buying profile on my own platform I'm building. Because this is very useful. This is very useful. You got some large buyers up in here, man. You got some large buyers. You had a large seller that just kind of slung into the market. These are single. I think these are single order contracts. What do I have this set to? Both? No, Delta. Yep, single order contracts right here. Bubble mode. Single order contracts. Large volume of 50. Okay. Uh, yeah. So you got to be careful. There's some large buyers up in here, man. Are they gonna defend that position? You got a point of control that's down here. Are they gonna defend it? See, right now, I'd be moving to a break even just to friggin' take it, man. Take it, and I would boom, you're out. But then it looks like they're gonna smoke this bad boy up. We got about 3,000 negative delta, 27% negative delta with 11,000 volume. Get out of here. So I don't know. What the heck, man? We are below the VWAP. That is a little absorption right there, but I'm not too sure if we want to be doing this. But we got the order filled on this, and we're going to get smoked. Yep, we just got smoked, folks. On a Sim 101, you mother effer. I do that all the stinking time, man. Well, at least it was on the Sim. Yeah. Uh, I don't like this. It's right up against the VWAP. Let me just wait. Let me just wait. It's like 10:15. I don't need to be screwing around too much. Uh, man, I need to reset that Sim 101. It's Ninja. Oh man, that was actually a good trade. It was Ninja Trader that is doing the Sim 101 crap. Uh, oh, what the heck? Holy smokes. I got my money back. I'm break even. Holy smokes. Man, wow. What's going on there, news? It's gotta be news, man. It's gotta be news. I don't see anything. Financial juice, you just are you gonna give us anything? Fed Bowman speaks, but I mean Fed Bowman, I mean, come on, man. That's not much. We're below New York VWAP. I don't know, man. I just really don't like all this crap going on. I just don't like all the crap going on. This is just really it's hard to trade in this environment. It really is. It's very hard to trade in this wrapped up environment, to be quite honest. Live Trump's son's restoring president fitness. Okay, whatever. I mean, you had the ES just run like 10 points, just boom. I had to sell and then reverse my trade on two contracts, and it came down, and then I closed it out, and I got my money back. I'm basically break even for the day. Man, I just hate this crap. This is just horrible environment we're trading in. If you're a new trader and you're finding it hard to trade, it absolutely is. Has anybody installed a new version? I think it's 1.2.8. I believe I have out there. Uh, One point two point nine. Okay. Yeah, 1.2.9. 72.69 was the overnight highs for the ES, and we're above that. Yeah, something's going on, folks. I don't know, but this is definitely crazy action today, as usual. We've got some crazy action as usual. Um, yeah, we got some crazy action as usual for the day. Got the 5 minute forming out. We got the 5 minute that's forming out. We got the 5 minute. The 5 minute volume is right there. The problem with this on that 5 minute is we got a lot of volume being filled out right here. So if you get in, you gotta be careful because if you lose this volume area right here, it's real thin volume up in here, and you can come down to 72, 71 pretty quickly because of the low volume on this current 5 minute. Boy, they are just running this thing up, ain't they? You gotta be careful with this low volume up here. Okay. This volume right here around 72, 77. If you lose that on the ES, if you lose that, you have low volume right here and you can come down if we come down. You got 66. You got these sellers that are off sides now. I took a short real quick and then I covered it and I got my money back. Um, man, what is going on? There's no news. I don't see anything. It's just crazy action today, man. That's all. I mean, I'm break even with all the trades I've done. I'm actually break even. Not bad. Is it working? Hey, um, we got buy and bounce right here. I don't even know if I even want to take it. I don't like it because these buyers up here got absorbed. This is the one thing you got to be aware of. You have some buyers up here, okay, and we closed down below here. They got absorbed. And also another thing, if you look at this, that buy and bounce is down at the low of the candle. These buyers up here got absorbed, okay, because we closed below them, okay? That's not good. I mean, normally you would want to be buying off of a buy and bounce area like this, but you're up at the highs. These buyers just got absorbed. Uh, Normally, if the buy and bounce was up here and we closed below it, yeah, I just don't like it. Look at a 5 minute forming that wick right here, the top and tail wick on the current 5 minute. Uh, Yeah, see, this is why I didn't like it because of these buyers up here got absorbed. I mean, look at this. Yeah, 9,400s. These are single order contracts on the ES. Okay. That right there is no retail trader. Okay. But we closed below it. That's what I just don't like. If we closed up here and the buy and bounce was like in the middle and you come down to it, yes, then you go. But the reason I just don't like it is because of this buyer, those buyers got absorbed. Now this 66 contract seller, and we closed above it. That's great. They're caught off sides as well as all of these right here. So when you start trading above, you can actually get yourself a little pop right here and get yourself about 4 or 5 points up here. You know, that would have been the play to have made. Not this buy and bounce when we just are at the highs and they got absorbed. That's not good. That's not good. Now look at the 5 minute forming, man. Look at the 5 minute. The 5 minute is big, huge friggin' wick right now. You know, there's always better trades to be had. Well, and we did them earlier. Okay, we did them earlier, but it wasn't on Ninja Trader. It was on my own desktop trading platform that I'm working on. I wish I would have done them on the minis and not the micros. But it is what it is. I just wanted to trade the micros because I'm building out that trading app. Yeah. Uh 2% change in the delta right here from the volume. We got 53 positive delta. We got 82 negative delta, 189 negative delta. This is not looking too good, my friends. I just don't like it. There's better trades to be had. I got to be careful because I'm actually break even with all the trades I've done. I'm actually break even. So, I need to. I need to. I'm trying to look at Apex because I need to pick up another broker so I can trade on Ninja Trader and my own desktop trader. Trying to figure out. Oh, wait a minute. There's a choose your funding path with coupon code Rhythmic. That's what I want. Rhythmic right there. So I'm looking at this right here. Choose your path. Rhythmic vendor. Oh, that's on a 25,000. Come on. Yeah, I'm just not like 10:30. We already did some good trades, but it was on my trading app that I'm building, and it was only on the micros. If it was on the minis, it would have been a 400-hour day. Yesterday was 580. So, oh well. Man. Man. Look at the 1 hour VWAP. It's just kind of blah. New York VWAP is still moving upwards a little bit. No friggin' news. No stinking news. All right, let's try and figure this out. Select the plan. Man, come on, I don't want that. There's the $25. Is huh? Is this correct? Guys, am I reading this correct? It's a 50K rhythmic intraday trailing. Profit target 3, max drawdown 2, intraday trailing. Built in for PA, reset rules. No. Okay, and then she tried to platform. I don't care. Real time data feeds. Yeah, included performance account. One time. Okay. Uh, oh. Well, expire after 30 days. No, yeah. So we're below. Man. Yeah, so I am reading this right. Look at this. Apex, Apex. A one time fee, no rebill. 30 days. Eval active for 30 days. Will expire for 30 days, no reset. This is is this right? What the heck is going on? Is that right? Holy smokes. Boy, these. All right. We're kind of consolidating right here, man. I really need some direction. We made some good trades earlier on NQ. This would have been the trade to take, this 930 right here, and this was actually a really good one. You had a buy and bounce right here, okay, but you had that 734 negative delta, and we closed above it. Then I had that sell and bounce right there, and when we started breaking that area up in here, that would have been the trade to take. Would have been a nice 3-pointer on the ES. All right, we got about 60 buys coming in. We got they're really trying to prop this thing up. I'm trying to figure out if this is actually for real with Apex, man. It's $25. That's like 1 month. Uh, boy, Apex has changed, didn't they've changed, haven't they? But so, well, I can't go with Bullnox because Bullnox is lucid trading. Let's see, lucid trading. Traders use lucid. Yes, they do because lucid's pretty nice. But yeah, they got rhythmic, which is actually good. One-time payment of 130 on the 50K pro eval lucid flex. That's 95 lucid direct. I want direct. I mean, that's one-time payment of $100. But if you look, I'm just wondering if I'm reading this right. See, with lucid, you have 50K flex eval, but that's like 90, and that's like $100. But then you come up here, you got Apex. This is for 30 days. You got to pass it within 30 days, which is freaking fine. That's like $25, man, with coupon code. I'm pretty sure you use coupon code, you good to go. Uh, I just I could actually use it for 30 days and then just go ahead and use that. I think I'm going to do this tonight. I'm going to do this tonight because I need both platforms up and running. Okay, I need Ninja Trader with my add-on running, and like I'll log into like Apex on Ninja Trader. I could log into Apex and then log in on Bullnox with my own personal trading platform, and then that I'm building out, and then be able to compare and make sure everything is correct. Because I trust the add-on on Ninja Trader. I got to get stuff hashed out for the desktop trader. I wouldn't be taking this trade for long because, well, you're in the 5 minute red candle. So, yeah, gotta be careful, folks. This is actually looking pretty good for old Apex, man. I don't know. We're right at the VWAP, folks. This is kind of hard to be trading. We're right at the VWAP. We had some large buyers up in here earlier, man. Had some large buyers up in here earlier. You see that was the largest buyer was right there at 72.75. It was right there. Okay. Uh, it was when you see this yellow bar and it's over on this column, that means that is the largest single order buy contract throughout the whole New York session. Okay. Plus, you got some large buyers down in here, single order contracts, some large buyers down in that area. So you got to be careful, man. You got to be careful. And we're above the New York VWAP. We're below the 1 hour VWAP. That's kind of flatline, and we're above the New York VWAP. That's a no trade area. Okay, that's like a no trade area. I'm going long or short. Okay, you, if you want to go long, they need to be above both. We're not looking to buy the bottom and sell the top. Okay, we're just looking for some good base hits and be consistent. I mean, we made some good trades this morning when I was testing my own trading application that I'm building out. And it held up. I got no threading issues. There was no race conditions on the data. There was no threading issues. I'm very happy with it. The performance seems really good. I had like 4 or 5 charts up, and it was very responsive. So I'm very happy with it. I am going to be looking at this weekend. Once I get the chart trader, I need to get the chart trader for this add-on hashed out. Uh, I need to get this hashed out. Right here is trading. Need to get this hashed out. I'm on actually 1.2.10. I need to change that. Yeah. Yeah. That could have saved my butt. If I would have had my stop losses in order, that could have saved my booty from that loss, and I'd actually be up for today. But hey, it is what it is, folks. It is what it is. That's like a 3 or 4. That's like a 12. One just take profit of, I don't know, 24 ticks. Yeah. We'll just cancel this out. I'm not looking to do anything right now. What I'm looking for is to see where we're going to be going. Are we just going to be in a balanced market? What are we doing, folks? I need to get me a buy and bounce or something. Ooh, I don't want to see the seller. That's not what I want to see unless we closed above it, which actually could be something. We got 870 aggregated orders up there. I need to get me a countdown clock. Kind of like up here to the right, little countdown clock. I need a countdown clock. Man, 300. You either break or I need to leave. Right here in the middle of consolidation, man. This thing needs to break. Don't you get absorbed up here, man. $400 positive delta, and we ain't going nowhere. I don't like that because I don't like that. Look at the delta. Look at the delta. 700 positive delta, and we ain't going nowhere. Look at that. seven 700 positive delta, and they were just getting refresh and refresh and I don't need no stinking book map to tell me this. I can look at the stinking delta and know that the delta is just climbing, but they ain't going nowhere. Well, I'm getting the frick out of that trade. I ain't trusting that crap. Up $70 trading strictly chart trader Chris. So far so good. I can't. Man, I need to get bigger. I need to get better eyes. See what I see? You see what I'm talking about? You see what I talked about? 700 positive delta, 24% change. You got about 3,000 volume, and this little mother. Calm down, calm down, calm down. And this little mother, you know what? This little thing right here just kept getting absorbed. I mean, they got nowhere, folks. They got nowhere. Look at this crap, man. Look at this. 800 and they just sitting there, man. They just 811 to 441 stuff. They just sitting there. They ain't getting nowhere. So I just cut the trade, man. I cut the trade. I'm like, I'm out of you. You either pop or I'm out of here, man. Okay. So what? Big deal. All right. Up 70 up $70 trading strictly chart trader because so far so good. There is a rare pig that you might take a look at sometimes. Yeah, you got to have your order entry windows open. You got to have your order entry windows open. Uh, you got to have your order entry windows open. Um, uh, yeah, I didn't like that at all. Yeah, if you have your order entries window open and you're clicking and you're chart trading and you're clicking buttons, I need to know what you did to actually get there to have that order out there. Yeah, so I didn't like this action. You have to go through your executions tab on Ninja Trader. I can't I need to be able to reproduce stuff in order to do something. I just need to be able to reproduce things. So with the chart trader, that's why I'm trading with the chart trader. Um, but I'm not trading multiple contracts. I mean, I could switch over to Sim 101 real quick and kind of trade the NQ, I guess. I could switch over to Sim 101, and if we kind of, I'm on Sim 101. We got an order filled here, so if I put my stop down here, let's say I moved my stop up here, that's fine. That got canceled. If I put a target up here, then it closes it. I kinda need to know what you did in order to actually kinda code something, actually really look at it. So we got 2 orders. Let's say we put a stop down here. Let's say and that's 1 right there, and let's say we do another see, that's 2. So what happens is you have quantity 2, okay? Because 'Cause you're scaling in and scaling out. You're scaling in and scaling out. So what you need to do if you put your stop up there, if you put your sell and you put your stop up there, that's quantity 2. So if you're scaling in and scaling out of trades, you need to have, so if you're scaling in and scaling out of trades, you need to update your stop losses. So let's say I put my stop down here. I'm on 1 contract. Let's say I get in again. There's a stop right there, but it's only 1 quantity. And if I control left click, then you have to update your stop. Some people might want it manually updated, some people might not. Ah. That's why I got a warning up here that I'm gonna be doing, and I probably need to put it on the chart trader and the hotkeys. Keep your orders window open to verify break-even stop losses and take profit orders are placed correctly. That's gonna be on the release. Uh, Alrighty. A break even. Oh my word! It's 11 o'clock and it's a break even day. Boy, that kind of. It's 11 o'clock and it's a break even day. What the heck, man? What the heck? Mm-mm-mm. I don't know what this was right here. Sell off and a rebalance. I have no idea what that was, but that was quite large. I mean, we look at that. That was like 10-point move pretty aggressively. Another 10-point move pretty aggressively. I don't know what that was. I didn't see any news. Almost like 10:05. I mean, I don't know. Those job openings, late trades. I have no idea. Man, I'm just not feeling it today. Low volume on that 5 minute. Um, hmm. Do, do, do. We go in. We'll do three. We'll do sell, sell, sell. So you got three contracts, three cells. Let's see if they all get triggered. We'll close this one. Well, when you have three contracts and you try to do four take profits, it doesn't allow you to do that. You're not going to work with me, are you? We got three of them. They're stacked right on top of each other. Okay. Then we do a stop. So all of this is there. So that stop is not updating. So we got three orders out there. We had four of them. It got filled. The stop needs to update. Okay, so how did we get this? We had an order, then we had four TPs, and then we had stop loss, and then one TP hit for stop loss. Should be three. Okay, so stop loss needs to update. I don't know if that's what happened to you, but that's why I say you gotta keep your order stuff on because when the quantity you got three take profits, one stop, you can just take this, click inside there. Well, at least you were able to do that before. How can what? Okay, for rhythmic requirements, you are supposed to be able to modify this, man. Mine opens up a new window. I didn't do no grid modification, but I'm double clicking this. You can't modify your order? What the F? Cancel order. All right. So if we come here and you do shift left click, if you shift I mean, if you control left click, it'll update it. Okay. But per rhythmic requirements, you are supposed to be able to modify this. Okay. Uh, Let me try to get this. So we got this right here. One, two, three. Let's see if the third one gets hit. Let's see if we can get that a little bit closer. See if that gets hit. And what's going to happen is if that gets hit, okay, now that needs to be updated to 2, and it's not. But see, now that's updated. And then the last one, it cancels it out. So I could, yeah, okay. So that's an issue that can be fixed. And that kind of happens on multiple quantity. Well, no, yeah. This whole chart trading thing, when you start doing order executions, it's a pain in the ass, to be quite honest. I'm not looking forward to it on my own desktop trading app that I'm working on. I'm not looking forward to it, but hey, it's something you got to do. It's something you got to do. The good thing is I get it hashed out on Ninja Trader add-on, my own desktop trading app that I'm working on, that I showed you this morning when the market opened. So I was testing it to make sure it could handle the pressure of NQ going all nutty in the open, and it was. The good thing is I'll be able to reuse some of the code in the logic. I already have the logic there, and I'll just port it over. Um, yeah, yeah, you gotta keep your orders tab open. You really do. There's been other platforms that kinda I've traded on that actually do the same thing. Yeah, I mean, it's like any trading platform. It has its quirks, and you really have to know how to, work with it. There's been platforms before, uh, that ghost orders happen that I've traded on. Uh, Order execution's a real pain in the ass. That's why people ask me, "Are you gonna have an ATM strategy?" and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, this is the closest thing you're gonna get." Okay? This right here is the closest thing you're gonna get, is this right here to an ATM strategy, because I ain't doing that. Not with the add-on. What I can do is possibly try you build out the Ninja Trader ATM strategy, and possibly what I can do is try to get you under trading. You'll have like a drop down here that you'll be able to choose your ATM strategies that you have built through Ninja Trader and do it that way. That I have looked into, and it's possible. Uh, but yeah, that is possible. So we actually break even today. That's beautiful. Um, that ES sell off kind of slaughtered my profits, man. You little friggin' effer. Kind of slaughtered my profits, man. I think it was this sell off right here. Bam. Kind of. I think it was that sell off. Yeah, it was. 'Cause we were trading NQ on my personal trading platform I'm working on in the morning. We were trading that. Yeah. What do I got the imbalances set to? 3 and 2. No, 4 and 3. 4 and 3. Okay. 11 o'clock, folks. I don't think we're going to get very much. Mm. So I'm wondering. No, just take profits. Yes, when to take profits. Okay. Here, let me write a note here. Note. Uh, when TP hit, let's see, TP hit, update, stop loss when in multiple contracts. Yeah. And I know there's going to be somebody in the future. 152 sell order contracts got caught on the wrong side. Any other? We're right up here at the highs too, man. This is kind of dangerous. But that 152, we closed right at a 459 positive delta. Uh, if you really need to see if you're trying to get on the break of that, thinking that this one's going to get caught, because this is normally a trade I usually take, but not right at the friggin' highs and not during a Middle East conflict either. So you might want to be careful with this. Okay, any other time that'll be fine. And plus, that's a doji right there, man. I'd be, I'd be, yeah, I'd be not interested. I don't know. This is just I hate this market, to be quite honest, with all this crap going on. I really do. I mean, you got this 152 single order contracts. It was this one right here. You see that right there? I mean, normally you want to buy on that, and you're looking for a move up. But the thing is, you have to be looking at this delta. That's 96 positive delta. That's 240 positive delta. That thing needs to start climbing. Okay, 500 positive delta, and we're on a spinning top candle. I don't like that. I don't like that. 500 delta, 20%, 2,400 contracts sold, and when we got 500 delta, and we closed on a spinning top, I just don't like that crap. And look at that, we kind of pushed down. Yeah. Kinda like when I saw earlier when I got out, when it kept refreshing because I was looking at the delta was climbing, but we weren't going anywhere. We weren't going anywhere. That's a stinking iceberg order, man. That's a stinking iceberg order that an institution had, man. That delta was going up, 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 up. It was like 800, it was like 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, and the friggin' thing wasn't going anywhere, man. It was not going anywhere. That is an iceberg order that a big dog it just keeps refreshing that crap, man. Yeah, fill me up, my man. Fill me up, my man. That's what that was. I see what I talk about. Don't like that. Don't like that. This is why I don't like it. I'm picky, man. I'm sorry, folks. I'm picky, man. That's why it took me forever to get married because I'm picky. And I'm glad because I got me a good woman. Uh, yeah, I'm just picky, man. I'm picky, man. Okay, here's the thing, man. Here's the thing, man. If you get a negative delta and we close green up here, and but yet the 5 minute is still red, no, move along. I'm picky, folks. I'm telling you, man. I'm picky, man. I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna tell you something. Like Mike Bellafourier of S&B Capital. That book, One Good Trade a Day. That's all it takes, man. One good trade a day. Uh, I'm telling you, you really, really got to be. Ah, man, look at this. This friggin' market is just off the stinking charts, man. It's just whacked out, but it's mine. Okay, like the NQ we traded earlier. I mean, it was like $400. You could have made. Just walk away for a day, man. Especially in this environment. Especially in this environment. If if you're up that much in this environment, you just gotta walk the heck away, my man. Just just walk away because Iran news that could hit anytime. At anytime Trump could fart in the Oval Office and hit the missile button, man. I'm serious, man. I know some of y'all are laughing about that, man, by that comment, but I'm being dead serious. I might be a crazy redneck and come up with some crazy shit that comes out of my mouth, but half the time I'm dead serious. Actually, more than half. Uh, That's what I don't like too, man. You got these large buyers, 173 single order contract, 100 single order contract, and we closed below it. And look at the New York, the New York VWAP, just a flatlining. That's a recipe, man. Goes down, my man. That goes down. That's a recipe. I'm not telling you to go short. No, I ain't telling you to go short. You gotta make your own stinking decisions. But what I'm thinking is look at that, man. Look at that. 684, about 7280. Right there, right there, right there. You see that? I think it was that. 684 single order contracts. 684 single order buy contracts. Right there at 7280. Right there, man. Because you see this, you see that little yellow bar right there. When it's on this side, that means that's the largest buyer of the session. Okay. That's a big mother lover right there, man. 684, 900 aggregated volume within 1,000 aggregated volume within milliseconds. That's some big boy right there. That's a big boy right there. Where did I see that absorption, man? I think it was, I can't remember where it was. I think it was right. Oh, it was right here. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It was right here, folks. If you just come in to listen to the crazy redneck talk, man, here is where it was. I was in the trade. I was going long, and I was looking for me's a popper. I was looking for a nice little popperooey, man, little popperooey. But all of a sudden, I saw right up in here, we have 729 delta. Actually, it was like 800, man. It was 800, and it was just sitting right here, okay? And it was climbing. The delta was climbing. The delta was climbing, but it was sitting there, just a climbing. It wasn't going nowhere. It wasn't going nowhere. Like, and I'm like, screw this. I'm out. And sure enough, we took a shit. I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying. I don't need no stinking book map to tell me there's absorption coming in. I've been reading this crap for years, man. I know an iceberg when I see it. I know an iceberg when I see it. I don't need no stinking book map to tell me that shit. Got over 10 years experience trading this crazy futures market. I've been trading the Dom. We don't need, and as Dom traders, I trade with Jigsaw Trading platform. That was an awesome platform. I'd love the desktop trader that I'm building out. Man, my Dom is going to be top notch. If you think the Dom I got here, you think wait a minute, that's the heat map. I'm going to build me a heat map too, man. I'm going after bookmap. I'm going after bookmap and all these trading platforms, man. This little crazy redneck going code up some stuff. Let's see. Daggone it. Daggone it. All right. But I've been writing code for over 15 years. So, uh, I mean, you think this one right here, come on, man. Are you going to work? Are you going to work with me, my man? Are you going to work with me? Come on, let's do some RTH. Let's just Let's just run with it. Okay, if you think this is good, you ain't seen nothing yet with my desktop trading platform I'm working on. Ooh, oh, you think this Dom is nice? Ooh, you just wait. You just wait. I'm gonna build me out a Dom. It's gonna take all the good features from all the platforms, and I'm gonna do me some bookmap stuff too, man. I might work on that this weekend. I might work on that this weekend. Looking forward. Yeah, my own desktop trading app. What I'm basically doing, I'm taking NinjaTrader, the add-on for NinjaTrader, and all of the features right here are getting ported over to a desktop trading app that can run on Mac, Windows, and Linux. And the performance is going to be top notch. As you saw this morning, it was able to keep up with NQ on 5 charts that were open, and the lag issues, there was none. It just ran like a squirrel hyped up on Red Bull. Uh, and also, when you see stuff like that about the Delta climbing and it ain't going nowhere or anything, I could have me a big old yellow flashing sign that says, "Iceberg order, mofo." Be an option in the main Windows settings. Call it I don't know, call it redneck settings or something like that. And have me recorded. I'll be yelling out, "Iceberg, mofo," and then that'll alert you, man, to get the heck out. Uh, and also, when people get thrown up on the bid, when they get thrown up on the uh, bids and offers, when you got some spoofers up in there, have me alert. Have me an alert. Someone yanks some hundred orders that they've been sitting on, and we get close to it, and they yank it. I'm gonna be yelling out, "Spoof alert! Spoof alert!" Uh, Actually, I'm not gonna be doing all that. I'm just kidding. But I am gonna have me some iceberg detections. It's hard to do iceberg detections. Any platform that tells you that they can do 100% iceberg order detections, they're full of crap unless they have the trade IDs, which in order to have trade IDs, you gotta run with the big dogs. So if any platform tells you that they can do 100% iceberg order detection, they're lying through their stinking teeth. You can only get about if you're a good coder and you know how to do it, you can get about 90% the way there. Okay. Bookmap does it really nice. Okay. But it's not 100%. Okay. Without the trade IDs, there's no way that you can tell. But you can code your way about 90% there. It's just like these platforms. I saw a platform on YouTube that says, "Oh, we know all the orders that are coming in on yeah, whatever, man, on the dark order book. We know what you don't know crap, man, because the deals are made in the back room, and unless you're a big dog, you ain't getting that. Okay, you ain't going in the back room to see how the sausage is made unless you're part of the crew." And that ain't happening unless you go out golfing with the CEO of BlackRock, Goldman, Citadel, whoever. You ain't doing nothing. You ain't doing nothing but filling retail traders a bunch of bull. Yeah, that's all you doing. So what do I talk about? This is what I talk about. It's 11:20. Holy smokers. We ran up. The market likes to find value, and now we're in a balanced market area. It could break up or down. We don't know. Sometimes it could be a failed auction, where it kind of comes down right here, and then it aggressively comes back up in there. So when you try to buy a break of this, you could be. Some people call this stop loss hunting. Man, these institutions ain't hunting the retail stop orders on the futures. We like 5%. 5% of the volume in the futures market. Ain't nobody hunting your friggin' stops, man. It's just you were the dummy that put the stop down there, okay? Ain't no institution stop hunting the retail traders on the futures market. We're 5% of the volume, man. And if you're trading these fake prop firms, you ain't even part of the volume, man. Okay? Unless you trade in a personal account, you ain't nothing. Okay? I hate to put it that way. I mean, I'm trading bull knots here. Let me switch back over to 26. Because I was playing around and I found out that I need to update some code on the chart trader. Ain't nobody hunting your stinking stops, man. Okay, if you run up here, and you got a bounce market and you're in a bounce market and it comes down here and it hits your stop and aggressively comes back up, people call that, well, it's a stop hunt. They stopped me. Well, you were the dumbass to put it down there. That's called a failed auction. I know that's gonna tick some people off, but I don't care. I'm not here to be your friend. I'm here to teach you how to trade and hopefully break even or make money. If I can teach you to survive and you get the hang of it, then that's a good thing. Don't be like me and blow up thousands of dollars. Well, actually, unless you're doing personal accounts like I was, because these fake prop firms were not around, and I was trading before micros even came out. So I was blowing up personal accounts, $2,000-3,000 here and there. After about 8 grand of loss, I kind of was like, I've learned quite a bit. Maybe I need to be a little bit more careful and understand capital preservation. Okay, the problem is right here. You got this stinking huge delta right here, and you got that large buyer right there, about 680 single order contracts, 934 of it was aggregated within milliseconds. And we closed right here. We got 700 negative delta. Even if we closed right here at a very bearish candle, I still wouldn't do it. Why? Because of that stinker right there, man. That mother lover right there, man. That is what I ain't. No. Look at that. Look at that. That's 684 single order contract. I'm looking over the 5 minute because I get the aggregated at 934 within milliseconds. That ain't no stinking retail trader. That's a big institution or a market maker. And here's the thing that a lot of people don't understand. We're still in this auction. You see what I just talked about? You see what I just talked about? Okay, here's the thing. People are going to get pissed off. And I know people got stopped out. And they're like, oh, I got stop hunted. Bullshit. Market likes to find value. It found value to the upside. It likes to auction around in this area. Okay. We came down here. Boom, some stops got hit, and then it aggressively came back up. That's a failed auction. It's not stop hunting. That's just a failed auction. Okay? Right now we're auctioning around up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. It's trying to find value. It kind of found it right here, aggressively came back up in here. People call that, oh, I got stop hunting. No, you were the dumbass to put it down there. Ain't nobody hunting your stops. Retail traders in the futures market is it's like 5% of the volume. You really think that Citadel and BlackRock is be like, oh man, let's go get them retail traders. We got to build out our liquidity. Hell no. What they do is they play off the backs of each other. Who the heck is selling 684 single order contracts? Okay, that's another big dog selling it to another big dog. That's all that is. It's a backroom deal. Because all of that was not even sitting on the books on the level 2, it's sitting on the books. Okay. Well, how can it get filled if it's not on the level 2 sitting on the books? I thought that had to be real. Well, it is real, but the level 2 is only a snapshot within microseconds of the order book. That's all you're getting. You're not getting like real time 1 millisecond feeds. Come on. Your latency on the internet wouldn't even allow that. That's a backroom deal. Okay. That's an institution saying, hey, I got some contracts to sell. And then another institution says, I like to buy them. That's a backroom deal. It's a backroom deal. It's totally illegal, man. But when the execution happens, that's when it's regulated. When the executions actually happen, that's when it's regulated by the SEC, and you have to show it. And that's where we get that 684. But the backroom deals are totally legal. Okay, uh, totally legal. Legal. Uh, is it fair? No. Do I like it? No. I want transparency of everything, but you're not going to get it. And also that 684 single order buy contract. You know what that could be? Could be a market maker. Could be a market maker. And I got a video out there about this. I got a video about it out there. Oh, it's up on the site. Yeah. So if you go to the site here, let's go to the site since we're kind of boring. Let's go to profile. Let's go to education. Order flow. How? Yeah, right here. Excuse me. How 500 contracts can trade with level 2 showing 20. And that was actually live. That was months ago. Okay. That was actually there. Uh, so, and that's just because level 2 is a snapshot of the market. Okay. If we bring up, let's bring up pulse map, NQM6. Let's bring up the pulse map. Okay. This, do, 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 I'm going to be coding this on my own order flow trading platform this weekend. I'm going to start it. Okay. Um, and the performance is going to be better than NinjaTrader because actually my charts, we tested it today and the performance is better than NinjaTrader. NinjaTrader is an awesome platform. Don't get me wrong. I love it. It's an awesome platform. It's just built on old technology. It's been around for like 20 stinking years, man. I remember when I got into trading, John at Day Trading Radio, man. He used NinjaTrader, and that was way back, man. Yeah, I'm an old fart. Um, this level 2 right here, look at that. The DOM right here, the bid and the asks, that level 2, that's just a snapshot, man. That's a snapshot with the milliseconds of what the market is. Okay. And they're not showing the resting orders uh, of the backroom deals. That's just the way it is, man. I hate to break it to you, but that's just the way it is. Now, these orders being executed, yeah, that's regulated. That needs to be there. Okay. That's regulated. That needs to be there. Okay. But see, even when we came up here on that one, I didn't need to know that there were so many resting orders up there, and we were the bubbles were being filled and filled and filled, and we didn't go nowhere. Shoot, I don't need me no stinking book map, A- and book map ain't no uh this heat map stuff. That ain't no anything new. It's the same old data we've had for friggin' years. It's just a different way to present it. Okay, it's just another tool. No, it's a shiny tool that new traders will flock to. It's just a shiny tool. That information's been there for years. Just like these bubbles. These bubbles have been around for a long time. There's been other platforms that have done these bubbles. Ain't no single platform, one man invented the. We're doing do the bubbles. Uh, that's something new. No, it ain't. Jesse Livermore been reading the stinking tape in New York before he even started electronic trading. You see, I get started on this crap, man, when we're up here in a balanced market area. You know, if the market's all exciting, I ain't gotta go through all that. We run up and we still in a balanced market, man. Look at this, another failed auction. We kind of ran up in this area. Oh, got some more stop hunting to do to piss off them new traders. Yeah, they really stop hunting you, all right. Uh-huh. It's 11:28, man. It's 11:28. Holy smokers. When next week I might just stream all day my order flow trading platform. Once I get this chart trader uh, hashed out, maybe I'll stream that next week. I'll pick a day, maybe Tuesday next week. Maybe we can do that. Tuesday of next week, we can stream the new platform that I'm working on because I'm pretty sure I'll have a lot of stuff done. Uh, I've already got the order executions there. Oh, that's working. You saw that this morning, me taking a bunch of orders. Do 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 do. 11:30. Let me close out. You got to have your Rhythmic Trader up, man. You got to have your Rhythmic Trader Pro up, and you got to have the position windows open, please. New to your stream. Hi, hey, hi. How you doing, man? You hanging in there? You doing all right? Um, yeah. If you go, if you want to follow me on this add-on, I just want to be upfront. This is not a signal service. I'm not going to tell you where to enter and exit. That's against the rules. The SEC would have my butt in a sling. But what I can do is give you the rod and reel and teach you how to catch your own fish. Yes, I do. 9:15 every morning. 9:15 every morning. Uh, Go to orderflowbars.com. Orderflowbars.com. You can go here. You can actually create a free membership and you can look at some of the education videos. The add-on that I built for Ninja Trader, that's like $10 a month. Uh, but what I would suggest is that you just hang out here and see if this type of trading is for you. If it is, then you can go ahead and do it. Um, it's been kind of boring today. Yesterday was a little bit fun. We ended up with like 580 bucks. That was okay. I mean, before all the Middle East conflict stuff happened, I was cranking out $500,000 a day. But that's not with me streaming. That was me listening to my music in my office by myself, jamming, just me and Mr. NQ going at it because we've been friends for 10 years. We're trading ES today. The ES on the 1 hour, look at this 1 hour VWAP. Look at the VWAP. Volume weighted average price. Boom. 1 hour, stinking flatline. Of course, you can tell by the stinking candles. But this is what the market likes to do. Let's take a look at this on the 5 minute. Okay, let's take a look at this on the 5 minute. I'm pretty much done trading. Uh, as you can see here, early morning, 9:30, we were kind of ran up. That's when we were trading NQ and ended up doing some nice trades on the NQ. When I was on the other platform, my own personal trading platform that I'm building out, that I will be releasing in a few months. And then we kind of had this red candle, up candle. But this is what the market likes to do, even on the 5 minute, just about all time frames. It runs up, and it likes to go into a balanced state. And what it is that it's trying to find value. Okay, and these buyers, and these buyers right here. So they run the market up and then it tries to get into a balanced state. Now, the market will auction around between the big dogs and be like, okay, are we going to go up or are we going to go back down and maybe test the VWAP? Okay. The bad thing is when you are in the 1 hour VWAP and the New York session VWAP and you're in between them, usually that's not a good area to be in. Okay. Because more than likely we'll come down here and test the VWAP and then bounce off of it. Okay, sometimes you test it, you break it, and you keep selling off. But the trading plan is very simple. The trading plan is very simple. You look at the 5 minute. These are the only two charts that I got up, folks. These are the only two charts I got up. I look at the volume profile and I write me down overnight highs and overnight lows. So you look at, let's see if we can't take some trades here. Yeah, like this right here at 11 o'clock, maybe you wanted to go long. Well, you look here at 11 o'clock. Where's 11 o'clock? Right here, 11 o'clock. Okay. So right here at 11 o'clock, you've got this area right here. Okay. You opened up here and we're moving up. It's a green candle in the 5 minute check. So you come down here and you look at the delta. Is the delta positive? That's a check. And we're in the green candle. That's a check. Okay. Are we above the New York session VWAP? Check. Okay. All right. Because as a new trader, you don't want to be counter trend trading. I'll be honest with you, that's for experienced traders that know what they're doing and that are disciplined. So then you just come in here and you're looking for longs. So maybe you come in here and you're like, okay, this is the order flow bar moving average. Uh, this is a custom moving average I developed. Uh, is it sloping upwards and is it and are you above it? Check. So we ran up. We had a large buyer right here. We had an inside bar right here. So maybe you can get in on the break of that. Get yourself a little bit of a scalp on the ES, maybe 3 or 4 points. Where's your stop? Probably below here because if that 684 gets taken out, then more than likely, if they take heat, we're going to go down. But that's just the kind of stuff you need to look at. And if you look at the ES adheres to order flow a lot better than the NQ. And the reason for that is the NQ is a thinly traded market. And when I talk about thinly traded, it means low volume. Okay. And the order, and you might have order books, uh, bids, passive buyers and sellers. You might have 10 sitting on the bid, but on the ES, you might have like 50 or 100. So the ES is a thickly traded market. That's why it's not as volatile as the NQ. But people love the NQ because it's volatile and sexy to trade. Gives them an adrenaline rush. Uh, yeah. So let's say we change this. No, let's not do that. I don't want to do that. But the ES adheres to order flow a lot better. Okay, we can do it here. You see, there was a buy and bounce right here. Okay, and it was and the buy and bounce, and we closed above it. So we moved up. We had another buy and bounce right here. We closed above it. The bad thing is that buy and bounce is at the bottom of that. I don't like that. But if you wait for a pullback, sometimes you can get a pullback. Okay. I would really like it if the buy and bounce was up here. Okay. Where all the volume was. Then you get on the break of that and you put your stop down a little bit, a few ticks below the buy and balance. And we kind of moved up. Look at this candle, buy and balance. I don't like it because why? Well, because we came way up here and we kind of wicked down. Yeah, we closed above the buy and balance, but the buy and balance was not 50% of of the candle from the high to the low. So, but still, we moved up. What my point is, the ES adheres to order flow and stacked imbalances better than the NQ. So you can uh let's try the NQM6. Yeah, we're kind of see buy and balance fail, sell and balance failed, buy and balance kind of failed. The sell and balance right here, right right up there kind of failed. Uh this one kind of worked out. Okay, that one kind of worked out a little bit up here. That one kind of worked out. Uh this one 924 is somewhat, you know, it's just that the ES, from my experience, trades order flow better than NQ. Because if we look at a footprint chart, a traditional footprint chart, you'll see the NQ has like low volume, okay? Has like, 15, 24. But then if you look at it on a 1 minute on the ES, you see how you have 172, 46, 38. You don't see any like 5, 2 like you do on the NQ 10. I mean, the lowest I'm seeing is like 30 up in here. It's just trades more contracts and it's a little bit better. Okay. It's just better for order flow. That's just my experience. Okay. Uh, let's go back to solid candles. Do, 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 do. We're down here at the point of control for the New York session. And look at this. We're right here. We kinda sold off right here, and we kinda stopped right up in this area. Why? Well, for one, a look at that large buyer, 684 single order contracts. And on the large volume profile, you saw it right there. And look where we are at. And also we're at right at the point of control. So some people that are shorting up in this area wondering, well, how come we're not dumping? How come we're not dumping? Well, because you got buyers up in here that are friggin' stopping them, man. Look at this. You got these buyers up in here. Okay? You got this buyers right here. Okay? What are you missing? What are you missing in this whole area right here? What do you not see? Well, you saw it earlier right here. These sellers, they were right there. But then we had some large buyers take them on, and then we moved up. And that's all you've been seeing is buyers. Okay? So to go short would be, in my opinion, this is just my opinion, but to try to short the highs is kind of idiotic. That's just my opinion. Also considering on the ES overnight highs was 72.69 and we're above it. Uh, I don't know, man. It's kind of idiotic to me to be trying to do that. But what do I know? I'm just some crazy redneck that trades the market. Uh, ah. Financial interest, my friends, financial interest. And I say this over and over and over. Why am I doing that? It needs to be that hot tea. You see right there? That is a financial interest. Financial interest. That market maker. Like I said earlier, this 900, 600 single order contracts, 900 aggregated, that could be a market maker. A market maker might go to a big dog and say, hey, I'll take your 5,000 contracts. Okay, I'll buy them. And they'll buy them like pre-market. And what they'll do is they'll hedge against it. They might open up another trade. They'll do something. They'll hedge against it. And then what they'll do is they'll unleash it in the market throughout the market throughout the day. They'll just unleash it. That's why you get all these orders. It could be a market maker just unleashing contracts that they got earlier. Who knows? I don't know. Or sold. Okay. Because here's the thing with futures. Stocks is totally different. Okay, and there's one thing about futures that most people that begin trading that do not understand. Stocks, easy to understand. You go up, you make money. You go down, well, you lose money. Okay, and you're buying shares. Okay, some people think, well, it's the same way with the futures. Well, it goes up, you make money. It goes down, you lose money. Okay, obviously. But what they don't understand about futures is that it works a little bit different. It's a zero sum game. There's not a pool of contracts that you just buy. Okay. Someone has to sell you, another party has to sell you that. So if you want to buy an ES contract, let's say you're trading a personal account. Let's say you want to buy an ES contract, just one. There has to be another individual that is willing to sell that one. Now, the market makers kind of pair these people up, but you kind of get the idea. The futures is a zero sum game. There is no pool of contracts. If you make money, someone else lost money on that contract. 11:45. I think what I'm going to do is go ahead and cut it. I'm gonna go ahead and cut the stream, and I'm gonna get to work on some of this chart trader stuff. Uh, but it's a break even day. Didn't lose money, didn't make money. I think it ended up with like a couple bucks, but it ain't nothing to brag about. Yesterday was a better day. It was like 580 bucks. Today was just a break even day throughout the trades. So I guess I'll call it, and then we will move on till tomorrow. Tomorrow, I'll put up the live stream for tomorrow at 9:15, so we can go over the markets and see what's trading. Tomorrow in the open, I'm not going to be looking at my order flow trading platform. I just this morning I wanted to test it to see how it would hold up for the market open, because I just like yesterday I got approved through through Rhythmic, and then I just logged into Bullnox. So I just wanted to test it. Tomorrow will be on this right here, Ninja Trader add-on. That's all I have. I'll be back at it tomorrow at 9:15. I will talk to you later.